Hi, I'm Chef Cyndi with Fresh and Easy. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and we all have those recipes that have been handed down from generation to generation that we like to use, especially during the holidays. So I'm here to give you a few tips that will make those recipes a little bit easier and a whole lot sweeter. Now, as a professional pastry chef, I always have those staple ingredients that I need in my pantry. And you may think that our markets are a bit small, but as you can see here, we have a whole myriad of ingredients that you can find, staple ingredients and some special ones. Classic Libby's pumpkin pie filling. This is something that no pantry should be without. One of my favorite ingredients though is this 100% pure bourbon vanilla. Most markets have imitation vanilla, which is not very good, and especially during the holidays, I mean, you really want to do this right. And like all Fresh and Easy products, this is made with only ingredients that you can pronounce. Now let me share with you a recipe that's been handed down through my family, specifically from my Nana, which is this beautiful cranberry, almond, and cinnamon tart. What I did is I used a ready-made pie crust, like you see here. No one's ever going to know that you didn't do your own. Now, if you do want to make things from scratch, why not measure all of your dry ingredients, put them in a resealable container. You can do this with cookies, with all your doughs, and refrigerate this, do the day before. This is a great time-saving tip. After it's baked, I've included a layer of this delicious cranberry relish. Like all of our Fresh and Easy products, it has no high fructose corn syrup. It's made with real sugar, so you know it's quality ingredients. Now I filled this tart with an almond cream, and I baked it for 45 minutes until it was set, and then I topped it off with these candied cranberries. Delicious. Now, one thing I will tell you when baking, I can't stress it enough, is to always use exact measurements. It's an exact science. It's not like when you're cooking savory stuff that you can just add a pinch of this, a pinch of that. It's always using exact ingredients. Now let me tell you what not to do. When a recipe calls for half a cup of flour, this is not a half a cup of flour. You always want to level things out. This will ensure that your dough rises, that you don't have a too salty, too sweet, or a gooey mess, which, trust me, for Thanksgiving, that's not what you want to have. So there you have it. It's beautiful tart that tastes as good as it looks. Another one of my secrets is when I'm baking, I try to use large eggs. It tends to make my cakes a lot fluffier and lighter. And speaking of cakes, we have a Fresh and Easy ready-made spice rum bundt cake, which I've used for this impressive eggnog trifle. What I've done is I've layered with the cake, and then I've soaked it in a little bit of espresso. Then I've put together a mixture of eggnog and mascarpone cheese, which basically is an Italian cream cheese. I've lightened it up with a little whipped cream, and then I've continued the layers on and topped it off with finely ground chocolate chips. So if you want to use these recipes, just go to our blog, you can read them there. And there you have it. I hope you find these tips useful when baking all of your holiday favorites. But more importantly, I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family and friends.